I don't want to be the thumbnail guy. I don't want to be chasing likes. I don't want to be chasing follows. Anybody can go out and make 10 grand. The last thing you want to be is a person that pumps cash but has no ability to retain it. Even the richest, most successful person in the world, they have something that they're lacking. If you have nothing to provide, why am I going to waste time with you? Bitcoin's a little bit of a crazy situation right now.
Yeah, what do you think this future holds for it?
Bitcoin is no longer what it used to be.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to First Things Thirst. I can't even pronounce my own show.
Shit, bro.
That's a good start. It's been a while, but we are back with the one, the only Luke Belmar. How you doing?
Brother, it's good to see you.
What do you think about AI?
AI is going to replace a lot of people, brother. And in 2019, I had the privilege to sit down, I can't disclose the names, but with some people that were working on some top tier AI companies. And recently had the privilege of talking to some people that are executives or high up people at OpenAI. In 2019, when I set out to build Capital Club, my entire premise was, based off my conversations with these people, was I need to build an AI proof company. And as I sat down with these people, I said, there's two things that AI will never be able to replace: personal development and community. So AI will never be able to eat healthy on your behalf. It'll never be able to go to the gym on your behalf. And community, they'll never be able to have this, right, on your behalf. Yeah, that may be 30, 40, 50 years down the road. It doesn't really matter. It may not replace construction workers at this time. That may be 100 years down the road. But all these white collar skills, dude, I had one of my lawyers, my retainer's $500 an hour. That's what I have to pay. I'm assuming my lawyer knows the shit that they're talking about. I cross-referenced that with ChatGPT, some Puerto Rican tax law, whatever. My lawyer was wrong. I fired that motherfucker instantly.
Really?
Yes, brother. Yes. So now I'm like, okay, what about 10 years down the road? This thing that's going to understand and read all the tax law, that's going to understand all the criminal like playground. Am I going to need a lawyer? Potentially not. Am I going to need an accountant when AI can literally run my books? Most likely not. And you're seeing now with the editing softwares, right? AI is literally chopping up and editing shit instantly. Am I going to need a video editor? Oh yeah, but you're going to need a video editor for movies. Yeah, but that's short-term thinking. What about 10 years down the road? So I'm building companies of tomorrow because technology is advancing so quickly. There's a concept known as Moore's Law. I think Moore is the guy that created, I think, Dell, company Dell. Don't quote me, but I think it's Dell. And he created this concept of Moore's Law, that technology advances super quickly and it becomes cost efficient. So the processing power doubles and the cost happens every like 2 years or something like that. So stuff is ramping up and people are still going to university. People are still doing traditional jobs. Maybe fine, but 10 years, 20 years, 30 years down the road, how are you going to be positioned? So in 2019, I was like, I need to build an AI proof company, build Capital Club, focus on developing this concept of entrepreneurs, building and scaling digital businesses and community, like this interaction, irreplaceable.
Yeah.
And it's playing out just according to plan.
I've seen some people say it's going to become so smart that we will literally not even be able to understand it.
Brother, just wait till somebody creates an AI that puts Jesus, Muhammad, the Buddha all into one and people start worshiping the church of AI. Just wait for it, bro. Watch it. Clip this. Wait for it, bro. Motherfuckers in Japan already have virtual girlfriends in the metaverse. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think? People are not
be
going
a big thing.
Come on,
virtual
brother.
Girlfriends, where they can actually figure out like the how to make a physical.
Bro, a virtual girl that's powered by AI, that knows your personality, that caters to you, that has a sort of personality.
Doesn't give you any shit,
brother. Come on, like it may not be today, but remember, 50, 100 years ago, people were talking about cell phones. Very few people were talking about cell phones. 20, 30 years ago, people were talking about the internet changing the world and everybody called them freaks. Everybody called them idiots. And that's what we use it today. We're basically cyborgs, bro. We don't go anywhere without our phones. Nowhere. Now wait till AI is integrated into every aspect of humanity. Game over, brother.
Do you ever worry that this potentially worrying future that we're about to enter is not a place where you would want to raise kids or have kids of your own?
I'll just, like I told you, bro, get a property, a little ranch. We can go 50-50 on a ranch in Patagonia, bro. You cut the logs.
Yeah. Give me a nice sharp axe. I'll get to work.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So my plan is very simple: be liquid, be able to move. But yeah, no plans for kids, bro. Honestly,
Yeah.
there's plenty of kids out there. Maybe uh, raise some orphans, and that's kind of one of the things I want to do.
Okay.
Plenty of children to take care of.
I was going to ask you as well, because you said you managed to get yourself into some of these situations where you're having some pretty amazing conversations with pretty important people. How do you nestle your way into these places
Mm.
and create these opportunities for yourself?
I think you used the right word: create opportunity. I think before you create an opportunity, you need to identify the opportunity. So most people, for example, you probably get a fuck ton of DMs, right?
Oh yeah.
Every single day. Oh, let me come edit for you. Let me come do this for you. Or let's train together. Or hey, I'm in Dubai. Or hey, I'm in whatever. You get hundreds of DMs. Same thing with me. But nobody ever comes to me and says, hey, Luke, I identified this need, this vulnerability in your business. I know how to increase your returns by X amount of money. I know how to make money for you. I know how to do this for you. I'll do it for free. Here it is. What, I wouldn't respond to that DM?
Mm,
We read our DMs. People don't seem to
yeah.
understand, bro. So what I did is I study people the same way that I study markets. People have needs. People have vulnerabilities. People have necessities. Even the richest, most successful person in the world, they have something that they're lacking. It may not be money, but they may be lacking in health. They may be lacking in connections. They may be lacking in a specific resource. Your goal is to position yourself in that situation to supply that need and come in as what? The irreplaceable, most experienced, in demand person. So not just to make money, but to capture the opportunity.
Mm.
I mean, I'll give you an example because people always ask me how I met Andrew Tate, right? So I met him when he had 80 like 83,000 followers on IG. What had happened? He'd gotten banned, right? So I came in with my team. Hey, I got you. I got you
Wait,
taken covered.
what year was this? This was before the big ban.
Yeah, of course. So he'd
Yeah,
gotten
yeah.
banned. Like, you know, he gets banned multiple times. It was a
Yeah.
rough one. But I hit him up. Hey, I can get your account back within 24 hours. And I paid for it, right? Cost me, I think like $10,000. I paid for it. Took
So
care of him.
yeah, he will. I can respect that.
Yeah. And it's just like, and I did it because I was like, okay, I fuck with this guy. I like what he's talking about.
Mm.
I didn't think he was going to be doing 5 billion views a week on social platforms. I didn't. But I wanted to be in connection with people that I respected,
Mm-hmm.
that people that I had synergy with. So I took care of him. Then that led to business opportunities with him, right? Then he got banned again. Who was there? Who was the first person that got the call? Me, right? So having direct access to individuals is directly correlated to your ability to supply their what? Their needs.
Solving rich people problems.
Yeah, solving, brother. You know, sometimes I have friends that are doctors, right? In Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's full of billionaires, crypto billionaires, hedge fund billionaires, VC billionaires. And these guys do like in-house calls, right? Houses that I could never get into. These are buddies of mine. So they get a call. Let's say it's like a top guy, top VC guy, top hedge fund manager worth a couple $1 billion. Hey, I need you to come do like a checkup on me in-house. These guys are not going to go to a clinic. Guess who's walking right behind the doctor? Me, brother. They don't want to fucking talk to me. They don't care if I'm wearing a $50,000 Rolex, a $100,000 Rolex. They just want to figure out if their health and their blood work is in check. But guess who got access to the room? The person that supplied the need, which is the doctor in that situation. So you don't have to have money. People are always like, oh, I don't have money. I don't have anything to provide to you. You know, I'm a small guy. Then don't fucking talk to me. If you have nothing to provide, why am I going to waste time with you?
Yeah.
You need to come in as the most experienced, irreplaceable, and high demand individual so that you can get access to the room. And if you position yourself correctly, you can get access to literally any room. And if you say, no, you can't, perfect, you can't. But I am a walking testament that it's possible. Now, if people perceive you as immature, unprofessional, unprepared, then that's the response that you're going to get. So once again, become the best at what you do, become irreplaceable, and be in high demand by developing your skill sets, position yourself properly, and with enough iteration, eventually somebody will say yes. Most people send one DM and expect that person to respond. No, sometimes you need to follow up consistently, and you need to be what? Like you said, consistent, discipline of outreach. Okay, perfect. You want to get in the music industry? How many producers, how many musicians have you messaged? How many people have you tried to help? You want to get in the fitness industry? How many fitness influencers you want to lift with? How many people have you said, hey, let me take care of? I got this kit of whatever the need may be. I'm an entrepreneur. I can help you grow your revenue by this amount. That's how I got started my entrepreneurial journey. I helped a company in Wall Street with Facebook ads, right? And I did it for free for 2 months. Free service, doubled the revenue with Facebook ads. After the 2 months, I called them like, hey, I want a contract. Like, I want a contract. They're like, okay, we'll talk about it next month. The next day, I turned off their ads.
Yeah.
The next day, they called me, fly up to New York.
Yeah.
They gave me, I think, a $6,000, $7,000 a month retainer, right? So that's the entire premise is you need to be able to provide value ahead of time and you can get into the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, bro.
Awesome, man.
It's been a good session. Thank you, brother.
Cheers, bro.